The Wolof people are a West African ethnic group found in northwestern Senegal, the Gambia, and southwestern coastal Mauritania. In Senegal, the Wolof are the largest ethnic group with about 43.3%, while elsewhere they are a minority. While the Dinka people are a Nilotic ethnic group found in East Africa, specifically South Sudan, they constitute about 18% of the population of the entire country and the largest ethnic tribe. Dinka, or as they refer to themselves, Monjing, singular, and Jing, plural, make up one of the branches of the River Lake Nilotes. Much has been made about the physical resemblance and behavioral or linguistic characteristics between the two tribes in recent years. The Dinka and the Wolof do not share a geographical location, however, there is a tone of similarities between the two that cannot just be shredded down to coincidence. For instance, naming, there are a number of names that the Dinka and the Wolof share. These names have no distinct differences in pronunciation and spelling. Akon. Akon is a popular name in South Sudan, especially among the Dinka and Nuer. The name Akon is ceremoniously given to females by the Dinka, while that of the Wolof is given to men. For example, Akon the famous musician. In short, the Dinka and Wolof share commonalities in physical, linguistic, numerical, and cultural attributes. A clear example of a cultural commonality between the two is their respective traditional wrestling, which appears exactly similar. The Dinka carry out traditional wrestling as a sport, which was inherited from the past generations, while the same goes for the Wolof, which is called lom in their native language. It comes from the wrestling tradition of the Sura people and was used as a preparation ritual for war among the warrior class. Today, the sport is practiced by both men and women from all tribes in Senegal, and this enjoys patronage from both domestic and international sponsors. So why are the Dinka and Wolof so identical in every sense? Is there more to it, or is it just a fancy serendipity? African diversity shades light on historical connections between the Dinka and Wolof. The Wolof. Their early history is unclear. The earliest documented mention of the Wolof is found in the records of 15th century. The origins of the Wolof people are obscure, states David Gamble, a professor of anthropology and African studies specializing in Senegambia. With the Arab conquests of West Africa in last centuries of the first millennium CE, one theory states that the Wolof people were forced to move into North and East Senegal, where over time villages developed into autonomous states, such as Baal, Caire, Saloum, Damar, Wollo, who came together voluntarily to form the Wolof Empire. According to Gamble, this migration likely occurred at the end of 11th century when the Ghana Empire fell to the Muslim armies from Sudan, the present-day South Sudan. By the end of the 15th century, the Wolof states of Jolof, Caire, Baal, and Wollo had become united in a federation with Jolof as the metropolitan power. The position of king was held by the Berber Wolof, and the rulers of the other component states owed loyalty and tribute payments to him. Before the Wolof people became involved in goods and slave trading with the Portuguese merchants on the coast, they had a long tradition of established trading of goods and slaves with the Western Sudanese empires and with Imamate of Futa Toro and other ethnic groups in North Africa. Now this is where it gets interesting. According to Jing origins, the Wolof are the descendants of Wal Ajeng, who left North Sudan and Mero in 350 AD after the fall of famous Kush Empire. Wal Ajeng was the son of Ajeng Garang, who is widely regarded as the father of the Dinka tribe. According to Jing origin of Abuk and Garang, Wal settled in ancient Ghana and Jolof kingdoms, the region today known as Senegal. This later led to the birth of Wolof, named after their forefather Wal Ajeng Garang. Today, the Wolof people are incredibly likened to the Dinka and Nuer in actively everything.